Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Sure, catch me with the red cup. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Swap Radio. I'm your host, Monica, and today I'm joined by the light-skinned guy by the name of... What's your name, sir?
Diamond K from around the way.
Oh, okay. All right. We're not going to get started with him. We know he's going to get started, but we're not going to do it right now. Important things. If you missed any episode of Swap Radio, just log into onfire-tv.com. Of course, scroll down, find Swap Radio. You can see any episode you may have missed. We are here each and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Yeah, 7. You can follow us at Swap Radio on everything. That being Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, not Twitter, X. My personal pages are Monica WLS and the number 2. Some of you have found me on Monica Still Standing on Facebook. I am also Monica WLS on TikTok. If you would like to be a guest or a co-host, because I am now looking for one. If you would like to be a guest, co-host, you have questions that I am going to answer, just shoot them over to swapradioshow@gmail.com. And yeah, we'll get them answered. If you want to be a co-host, we'll talk somewhere around about and get you on here, whether as it be a guest or, something leading to a permanent co-host. So just let me know what it is you want to do. All in that email, or you could just hit me up on one of the social media platforms. Send me a DM. It's just that easy. Before I get into today's topics, I have 3 different topics. So I don't want to rush through them, but we're going to talk about them. First up, I have my crab feast, karaoke and crabs. It's going to be May 11th. It's a pre-Mother's Day event, of course, the day before Mother's Day. For $85, you'll get crabs. The food, some people want to know the menu, so I'm going to run that down really quick. It's unlimited. It's BYOB. Let me say that. It is BYOB, but we're also giving free beer, unlimited beer, and unlimited soft drinks. Yeah. So as far as food, it'll be Merlin corn on the cob, pulled pork, fried chicken, baked beans, baked mac and cheese, Caesar salad, watermelon, Chesapeake chips, and dessert. Different, a variety. Now, I did receive a phone call, and I'm going to ask Diamond K this and you guys can answer as well. I received a phone call asking, are they king crabs? Now, on the flyer, it says, Comrades is catering. They asked, was it king crabs? How do you think I should have answered that?
How do I think you should have answered it? Nope.
So what is a king crab?
I guess that's the larger crabs.
Okay. It's a crab feast. Okay. In the nicest way. I just say they're all sizes. Like what? It's a crab feast. Okay. If you go into, and I'm gonna make this journey. Well, I won't do it this weekend because I'm going on a ski trip. However, I'm gonna go into one of these crab spots and see how much crabs are. I haven't done it. I normally don't do it in this season.
Yeah.
It's not crab season. But crabs Mother's Day weekend are probably going to be $85 a dozen. this is a crab feast. I mean, you're getting crabs, food, unlimited soft drinks, unlimited beer. We're doing karaoke. $85 does not seem unreasonable. I know it don't because we only have 4 tables left. So if you're interested in attending, then let me know ASAP 410-336-1719 so you can get your table or your tickets. But I don't know how, like, what people think it's supposed to be $30, $40. I have no clue. But I feel like $85 is reasonable for what you're getting. I mean, I don't know what.
I agree.
I was going to say, how do you
I
feel about
agree.
the price?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's so far fetched. I've went to crab feasts that cost more actually.
Me too.
So I don't know. But moving right along.
But I mean, you know how sometimes people want to try to get the best deal that they could possibly get.
But I feel like this is the best deal. You're gonna
Yeah,
get some
it's a very good
karaoke,
deal.
you're gonna get some crabs, and you're gonna get food. Like, come on. And you can get your beer. I don't drink beer, so
I mean, it could have been free, and somebody would say, I mean, I know it's free, but you ain't giving us nothing extra. Like they would have said something, even if it was free.
that is true. That is true. It's just sad though. Like
Yeah, it is.
that was the only thing you could call about. The size of the crabs. I did for real. Like they all can't be extra large. Like they can't be
No.
not for
And it's probably gonna be
$85.
it's probably gonna be a mixture of different sizes, but it's
Yeah,
like
but not for $85.
no. Yeah, I mean you ain't gonna get the biggest crabs you ever seen in your life.
Not the biggest crab you ever seen in your life. Anyway, if you would like to go, hit me up, whether it be social media or shooting me a text. I prefer texting thanks to my
Do you have more than one phone number?
I I do.
Oh, because the phone number that I'm seeing on the flyer is a 410 number. Is that right?
336?
No, not that. No.
Yeah, I don't the four you talking about 438, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using that one anymore.
Okay. Is yours gonna be the only number on the flyer?
I if they're gonna purchase a ticket from me, they need to contact me. When you purchase a ticket from me, I'm giving a bottle. Um,
All right, so I'm gonna make an
if you
adjustment on
purchase a
this.
table, not a ticket, you have to purchase the whole table. The table seats 8 people. Um, and if you purchase from me, I'm giving my tables a free bottle.
Okay.
Not of your choice, of my choice. So not a bottle
I
of
don't know
water.
if I like the sound of that.
There will be alcohol.
Okay.
Okay, you will feel nice. You should feel nice afterwards, okay?
Okay.
Shout
And
out.
again, what's your number?
It's 410-336-1719.
Text. Okay.
Now, shout out to my sister. As soon as I even mentioned it, a table was purchased. Flat out. Just like this.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
So shout out to Renee.
Renee.
You know what? That's not. Yeah, so she don't really drink like that, but I'm gonna get her a bottle. She still gets her bottle. Okay. Yeah, so hit me up with that. What else is
That's
going
what's
on?
up.
What else is going on?
Oh, there's a lot going on.
You said it's a lot going on?
There's a lot going on.
What's going on? Tell me something. Somebody
I mean,
said,
we got court cases, we got, fires.
what baby mamas? Boy, be quiet. You only got one. Unless you telling me something I don't know, Lord cousin, what's going on? So anyway. You saw he said BMs.
With an S.
Exactly. But we'll deal
Message.
with him. Yeah, we're gonna deal with him later.
Message.
Well, you said message.
Yeah, baby trying to tell you something.
Anyway, on a quick serious note, let's get there and then we're gonna get to some other business. But I I don't know these people personally. Um, this is our hometown business, Baltimore. There was a really bad fire, and unfortunately, an 8-year-old lost their life the same day of the fire. And on Wednesday, a 22-year-old lost his life that was in the same home as the 8-year-old. And now a 13-year-old girl that was also in that house, she's still in critical condition. So it says 19 families was displaced during this fire. It's just so sad they had to find, like, some, of course, Red Cross and other places are helping them, but um, I can't say whether they had smoke detectors, but I am encouraging all of you to make sure you have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, because I noticed some people are passing from that as well. Um, I don't know if you've ever been in that situation. I have been in that situation. I was younger. One of my brothers fell asleep. Like I want to say he was out drinking, but I was young. It was like the day before school started.
Mm.
We're in the house and wake up. Like the smoke, I believe it helps you to sleep, because everybody was like in a deep sleep. But when I opened my door, it was nothing but smoke. I'm coughing, coughing, and then I hear everybody else getting up, and we get out the house. It was Fortunately it wasn't a fire. They was able to turn the burner off. It was just a whole bunch of smoke. But that was
That
a smoke
sounds scary.
house fire. But
That sounds real scary.
yes, and anybody that survived this is traumatized by this.
Definitely.
Um, so just send some prayers up for those families. I'm not sure if these people are all from the same family, um, if they're cousins, because an 8-year-old, 22-year-old, 13, so they could all be siblings or cousins. Um, I don't know, but I haven't gotten much of that information. I don't think it was even put out there how they are related, if they are related. But just send prayers up for them. Um, the next Baltimore story, I reported on this before, about Baltimore City police officer Kiana Holly that was murdered on December 16th of, what was that? What year was that?
2022,
I
I
was just
believe.
talking about it. Okay, 22.
Yeah.
So the trial for one of the, or are they on trial together?
One
The
of the guys
trial,
is on
both
trial
of
right
them.
now.
Both of them. I'm sorry. So both of them are on trial. Elliot Knox and Trayvon Shaw. Wait a minute. Yeah, they arrested them on February 28th, following the actual murders. So they are on trial now. It amazes me that even one is saying he was an accessory after the fact. Um, Mr. Knox, I believe. He's saying he's an accessory after the fact, but he didn't tell on them either. So whatever. I just pray for her family as they relive what what happened to her, because now they're like playing back the audio from the video camera, the body camera footage of when the officer got to her and was trying to help her and all of that. So that can be even harder for the family to hear at this point. So see, disrespectful. Um, yeah, so send up prayers to her family, anybody that's close to her, family and friends that will be, sitting through this trial as well. Now, um, not to abruptly move on, but we go on. We send our prayers up to both families and friends of both situations. And I'm just gonna bring up Diamond K's friend, P. Diddy.
Look, no, that
But
is not.
it's not your
No,
friend.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's Quicksilver's friend. Does not Diddy's not my friend. I mean, he ain't my friend.
You sure?
I ain't never hung at none of the parties. I ain't never, nope. I ain't never been in the studio with y'all. None of that. Nope.
You wasn't shooting
Nope.
in the gym?
I was not shooting in the gym. Diddy is toxic energy. He's bad for business.
How do you know this? You
I
going off
mean,
other people's word?
I say he's toxic energy because any business he connected with is not good right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you see, you know what I mean? It's just like if Diddy was partners in SWAT radio, I'd be like, you probably need to let him sit out for a while. He bad energy.
Somebody asking for the chat box. I don't know what she means.
Who asked you for the chat back? Chat box. They get,
Text message.
yeah, I'm saying they can comment. Oh, however they watching the video, they can comment. That's
Oh,
how that's how comments coming up on the screen because people typing it in the chat.
there she go.
Oh. Oh, that's who asked you?
Yes. You missed your shout out for purchasing the table. You know,
But we can bring it back. Renee.
you know what? You too much. So no, listen, we on Diddy right now. We on the shiny suits and you know. Y'all, this is not a censored show. Let me say that as well. So I might cuss. I'm more than likely gonna cuss. That's when you had a little bit of sense right here, though. How old is this picture? He still look older on here. So listen, y'all.
Do it look like he assaulted somebody in this picture?
No.
Okay.
So listen, I feel like they was picking on Diddy.
Who's this they you speak of?
All them days. Listen. Diddy did get a win though. You know, he's being sued by an alleged I'm gonna say an accuser who says that they gang raped her, Diddy and some of his people.
Yeah.
She wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
However, the judge said, I don't think so. So she cannot remain anonymous. So soon we'll find out exactly who Shorty is.
The judge said we're not gonna be able to do it.
I'm just saying, you know, like.
So how do you feel about that?
I feel like the same way she has his name out there, and everybody right now is like, "Oh, you assaulted her, you sexually assaulted her." Then who is her? Tell me who her is. I think her name should be out there as well.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm the same person that said when your child go missing and you post it, you want us to look for. When you find him or her, I want to know where they were.
Yeah.
It's only right.
All right.
You had me looking for him. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with the people. Share the information. So we want to know who it is.
Yeah, I think that it is interesting. You know, she was allegedly assaulted when she was 17. Back when she's in high school. She is far removed from high school. She's a grown woman. And Diddy's still trying to get this case thrown out though. I don't see it. I don't know if it's going to get thrown out.
So is this supposed to be her sitting on his lap?
I think it is somebody. Yeah, I believe that it is. But she's trying to remain anonymous. But her real name is going to be on all documents going forward. So we will get you know, some identification, so to speak.
Yeah, while we were waiting to start the show, I was scrolling and I just see so much, and it always comes Diddy, 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 and bitch ass Joe Budden. Joe Budden on his show.
What Joe do to you?
He just a bitch ass nigga, man. For real.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's just what he is. If y'all have never heard cussing, y'all should probably turn this off right now. But if you ever tune in here, you know we uncensored. But he was over there talking to the little short guy. You know, the guy like this tall. They used to call him Young Berg. He's supposed to be hit maker or something. They over there talking stuff about Diddy. Everybody had something to say about Diddy. It just reminds me, and I've said this at work. When one person is mad with you, they try to recruit as many people as they can to be mad with you as well. All these people coming up with stuff. Why you didn't speak on it when it was going on? Like, it blows me. Like, what are we talking about? So they're saying that Diddy stole this beat and stole this and stole that. He's just stealing, right? He stole people's careers, all that good stuff they said.
My career, punk.
However, this other lawsuit by someone who used to work for him is saying that Diddy had sex with Meek Mill. So yeah, Meek Mill went on a rampage.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Listen, he been on a real rampage about this, and I don't know if he did or didn't. I don't know. I don't know what these people do. They are not in my tax bracket, so I don't have time to be keeping up with that. Just like who did it? Like, if you was there to see it, how we know you didn't participate? If you're saying, well, yeah, because the way that he looked at, but you were there. Didn't nobody touch you? Oh, you was just looking. Yeah, okay. You innocent in all this. No. The same way they want to do with R. Kelly. If everybody was around him, all those people should have charges. Everybody that was around Diddy should have charges too, right?
Not necessarily.
Why not? You participated in the sexual act.
No. All right, so
I'm talking about the sexual act.
Listen, but that's what I'm saying. So stuff be happening at parties. Okay, you remember New Year's Eve? Let me finish let me get it out before you even say that. Do you remember New Year's Eve? 2014. No. Should I stop the story at this point?
Tell me the story. I don't know.
Okay. New Year's Eve 2014. We were at what is that place called in Hunt Valley?
Who is we?
What are you, French?
Oh, you and I.
Yeah.
We oh.
Do you remember or no?
Oh, yes, for Nicole's birthday.
Okay, now we was in the elevator. We saw a local rapper in the elevator. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay. He was at the party. So it's just like, let's say something happens at this party, right? And I'm sure stuff happened at the party. You know what I mean? If we witnessed it, we walk through the lobby, we see stuff happening, and then we say, okay, we saw such and such do XYZ. We couldn't stop it. We couldn't do nothing.
No,
we were just walking
that
through.
Man was having sex parties and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Sex party, you know what's going on?
That was right, but it wasn't a sex party. But I'm just saying, we could have been anywhere in a hotel room. Stuff happens.
We weren't at the sex party.
Correct.
This man brought up something from 2014. Anyway, y'all let us know what y'all believe. Like, who's standing with Diddy? I know a lot of people won't stand with Diddy, but I just believe in innocent until proven guilty. So that was that's yeah. You made me lose my train of thought.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Do you agree with the accuser having to identify herself, like say who she is?
Well, they are identifying her, so she, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but her having to say who she is what I'm saying. And how do you feel? Do you think it's possible that Diddy slept with Meek Mill?
Well, you didn't mention it, but
go ahead.
I don't know how well this aged.
Y'all niggas know if I ain't hot, y'all niggas ain't hot. Well, this is a message to everybody. I don't know. Y'all acting like I could be motherfucking lukewarm and y'all gonna be hot. You ever put your foot in a bathtub, that shit's scalding hot, you feel like the meat just got torn off that shit. Yeah, hot. And I can show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. Show y'all how we have fun and stay out of jail too. And make money. What's up? Pray for me. It's been taking me fucking ever to get back to my exact tone of not giving a fuck.
What?
So people want to take that and run with it. And
Yeah,
I
have.
feel like this. I'm gonna show you how to make money and stay out of jail. That could be talking to some street niggas who've been hustling forever. Let me show you how to make money and stay out of jail.
Yes,
that means
it
you put down the drugs.
could definitely mean that.
And here you go making money, and you don't have to sell
it could definitely mean that. Absolutely.
So I'm not taking that for what they said. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Just like people want me to be the, what they say, cancel culture. I need to cancel R. Kelly. These parents were sending their kids. A lot of them were sending their kids. Here, go ahead. You can go with them for the weekend. And I'm not sending my child nowhere. They're mine up. We going. That whole situation, I'm just not doing it. It's not a cancel culture. Some things he did, yes, I do. Oh, no, that was a bit too much. Yeah, but a lot of people are at fault with that R. Kelly stuff. This right here, we just getting bits and pieces that people keep saying. What's the chick name, the light-skinned chick with the something red, who said that everybody's still
Sexy
in
Red?
songwriters? Huh?
Sexy Red?
No, the girl you make.
Oh, yeah. Her name is Tiffany. I think Tiffany.
I know it's something. I can't
Tiffany.
remember.
I think it's Tiffany. I think it's her name is Tiffany. I believe.
I wanted to say Tiffany Red. I don't know what.
I believe that's it. Yeah.
I can't remember it right now because there's so much I want to really discuss, but I'm trying to stick to the 3 topics. But
she had a lot to say.
She does, but let me tell you what my problem is. I am no fan of Beyonce.
Yeah.
Destiny Child do have a couple songs that I like. I have heard some Beyonce songs that I like.
Tiffany Red is her name, by the way. Yes, you're right.
Okay, so I don't like. I'm not gonna say I don't like Beyonce as a person, but I'm not a huge fan of her music.
You're not a member of the Beehive.
That I'm not.
Oh.
However, she has some songs that I like.
Yeah.
What I'm confused about and what I don't like is that Tiffany Red keeps adding Beyonce. If she didn't take one of your songs,
no, she did. Yeah.
Shut up. You keep adding Beyonce. I'm like, do she want Beyonce to respond? Like, you just keep adding. Why the Beehive ain't get her together? I think they did though, because they had that chick almost in a mental breakdown. She was on live going off. Oh, we don't get out credit. She crying and they making death threats and I'm sending these to the police. And well, then shut up. You keep tagging Beyonce. Why? Did she steal your music? Did she steal something from you? They're taking writers' credits and they're doing this.
Yeah, well,
I understand you're a writer.
Yeah, so she was saying, Tiffany Red, she was saying that she felt that Beyonce was somebody that could change the practices that's happening because of her status. So I think that's why. And so she said she didn't pitch anything to Beyonce because she didn't want to make the deal that they allegedly take as far as the percentages.
She's been speaking very negative of Beyonce. She said Beyonce took some publishing credits from some writers.
Somebody that she knows. Right.
So.
But it ain't her. It was somebody else.
She thought Beyonce could make it. No. She's been speaking very negative. I never looked
at her. She said Beyonce was a Michael Jackson of our time, and she could do something about this, blah 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 blah.
I never looked at that girl page until today, and when I saw it today, I was like, okay, she need to give her some time. I don't know. I think she need to stay off the internet for at least a week or something. Get herself together, because you're making mad enemies. Like, it's ridiculous. Did she say Diddy was the gatekeeper?
Renee said Diddy was a gatekeeper. Yes.
Can't nobody take my shine. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no. I got to keep on. Okay. So that wasn't the Sean Combs. I think he loved right there. I don't know who he is right there. Who is it? Yeah, I don't know. However, y'all, I want to give a shout out real quick to Jess Hilarious. Congratulations on your pregnancy. That's something I'll never do. She's a year older than my son, so I'm gonna still, shout out. I think she's funny. Some people don't think she is funny. Diamond K, you think she's funny?
I do actually. I think she's funny. I think she's a cool person. Every time that I've interacted with her, she's been super nice. And I think she's funny. Okay. And she's from here, and she represents.
Oh, of course. So, do you think she earned her spot on the Breakfast Club? Because I know I do. Right?
Does she earn a spot? They've had a lot of guest hosts. They had a lot of guest hosts that I liked, but I think that she's the best fit for the show. I think she brings something to the show. I actually like her better than Angela Yee in the spot, personally. I think that she has more charisma than Angela, and I like Angela Yee, but I think that Jess has more charisma than her.
Well, let's not do that.
I think she's funnier, and I think that but I also think that she wants to be a co-host. Angela wants her own thing, and she didn't want to be a co-host. That's what I'm saying. So I think that she checked out after a while. Angela seemed like she checked out because she wanted to do her own thing for a long time.
What I don't want us to do is Angela has more. I mean, Jess has more charisma. Jess is funnier. Let's not do that.
Why not? You asked me did I think she was funny? You can ask me if I thought she was funny. That's a big critique.
I didn't ask if I thought she was funnier than someone else. Like I don't want to do that because I like.
But
Angela
the reason, but I like Angela Yee. I've met Angela Yee before a couple of times, and she's super nice, and I like her a lot. I like both ladies, but I'm just saying that in this role of the third member of the show, the female of the show, you got to be able to hold it down for the ladies in that spot. And you got two guys, and so the person needs to come with a
mesh. It has to.
Yes, it does. And I think some of the ladies that they had on that was guest hosting, I thought held their own pretty good. But I think that Just Hilarious, just to use your word, meshes. I think she blends with them well. She can play off of them. Charlamagne can be a lot, and she can hold her own. And sometimes I think that because Just Hilarious is a comedian, she can come back with those, with one-liners, and if somebody says something crazy, like we can already talk about this story now, that when Angela got mixed up in these things, she took them personal. You know what I mean? Like, he said that, why you got it? But Just Hilarious doesn't take it like that, and she jumps in, and I think that's that Baltimore background first. That's that comedian background second, and you know what I mean?
Giving them reads, baby. Let me.
She stands up definitely.
When she was going in on Mr. Madison,
yo, hold on. I think we got a clip here. Hold on.
I didn't mean. Listen, don't come at me, y'all.
On Fact Talk. Yeah, that's the name of the show. It's it's called Fact Talk. They look like Batman and Robin, just talking, running their mouth. Y'all can refer to her page if y'all would like to go hear what she said. I would dare not play that on this radio here.
They were upset with the big back comments that Charlamagne made.
Upset about the big back comments.
Nobody's really upset about the big back comments.
No, but she was more so upset that I didn't like the fact that she insinuated like an attack.
That she was gonna.
Are we going to cave his face in? Yes. Let me know. Because if you or even I were to say that to her, it would be a crime. That's true. On and offline. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's the saying. But you took the shoe, you stuffed your fat ass foot in it, and toes couldn't breathe. So in other words, you reached.
So what do we do to smooth this over, Jess?
Excuse me? She's the confused pig in a blanket. I never misgendered you. But you decided to do that. She misgendered me.
Why is the gender thing even coming up? I thought this was about big back.
Listen, that's what I thought it was about that too. But she started talking about my exes. What that got to do with your back?
I'm confused how the big back conversation got into all of this.
Yeah, because she used the situation to say things that she been wanted to say to me. From the first time when she jumped out there online and she was made to look like a fool.
That's true.
How dare you say he hilarious? You got all this big nigga energy. You would know that better than I would know that because you live it.
You say you got all this big nigga energy. Let me tell you.
See, that's what I'm saying. Angela Yee wouldn't have known how to handle this.
I've heard people tell me numerous times, like, you sound like Jess hilarious. No, she would have to sound like me. Okay.
Because you older.
I am old enough to be her mother. Like, no.
You ain't old enough to be her mother.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but that's a young mother. That's a young mother. Yeah, you was a young mother though. Yeah,
I was. So that means again. My son is 30. I was a teen parent. Yes. Yeah. But anyway, the read was everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Off the top, that's what I'm saying.
That was definitely the Baltimore. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely was.
That was definitely the Baltimore in her. Okay. So this came from Charlamagne calling Miss Netta big back. Okay. Y'all don't tell me y'all don't know who Miss Netta is. I'm so tired of seeing that. I don't know if that's a woman or a man because I don't have time to figure out. It's not a pretty sight. So they called her, Charlamagne called her big back. Her or him, whatever. They identify because I don't have time for the, coming after me for saying the wrong thing. But Miss Netta identifies as a woman. If it's a woman, I don't know what it. But they say Miss Netta. T.S. Madison. That's without me misgendering or gendering, whatever. The T.S. Madison person had posted hashtag big back people, including me. Y'all letting Charlamagne get away with that. Or is we, not are we, is we caving in his face? Let me know. That was her tweet. Or what do they call it on X? If it's not a tweet.
Excretion.
Anyway.
It's called an excretion.
Anyway, that's her tweet on Twitter. And so
I thought that's what we was talking about.
Oh, that's what they was talking about?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought they was talking about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't confuse the people.
That's what I thought he was talking about.
Thank you. Risa Tisa, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Even them people dumb as shit. But I'm like, we'll get into that. I can't even watch it because listen. So
it's very entertaining.
This chick called herself taking up for somebody.
Right.
But I'm with Jess. She came with all that big nigga energy, and it shouldn't have been that. Because Jess is also right when she say, had we said that about her, had Charlamagne said that about
Cave in the face,
it would be a huge thing.
Yeah, right. Definitely. They would act like it was a hate crime, and it was all of that. And so T.S. Madison seemed like she was expecting Jess Hilarious to stand up for, I guess, women and not laugh at, and not laugh at it. So that's what I think. That's probably what she was angry about.
Yeah, but you can't have it both ways. And he hilarious. Okay, listen. Even if they made a joke and called her a man, they did that for so long. Oh, she's a transgender. Well, now she's pregnant. Same type of thing happened with Jocelyn. Remember?
Yeah.
They kept saying, "Oh no, that's a man." Then Jocelyn ended up pregnant, had Stevie J baby, and now they got to find something else to talk about. So because she couldn't go along with the whole narrative that she might be transgender, she pregnant. Now her ex. I don't know if she was really saying her ex though, because she said her Latino man. So I don't know if it's the current or the ex that she's talking about. I don't know. But allegedly is sleeping with men. Or was in Baltimore. So if a man sleeps with T.S. Madison, what are they doing? I'm not gonna go in.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not gonna go in. But yeah, I guess there's no side to take, but this even the beef with them started when they was with this cisgender stuff. Like
yeah. This one goes back to the summertime, last summer.
I just want y'all to be clear. I'm a woman. And that's it. Don't call me cisgender. If you still don't call me no cis nothing. Yeah. I'm just a woman. If you can't get pregnant, I don't want to hear it. Y'all don't fight me. I don't want to fight. I just want to live life and travel, be happy, things of that nature. I don't want to beef with nobody. Yeah, I don't, because you're gonna be beefing by yourself. I'll have a block party. I definitely do block parties. Damn, can you know what a block party is?
Of course.
All right, as long as you know. So, real quick, y'all, because I don't want to. I have to get into this because I was getting so many questions, and oh my goodness, I'm not playing with her. So, a lot of questions to me, I like to just those dating questions. Some were for Tony. He's not here today, so I won't bring those up. But in general, a lot of those questions to me seems like the person is self-sabotaging. Diamond K, do you have any idea what that is?
Any idea what self-sabotaging is?
Self-sabotaging is whether it's in life or in a relationship.
Sure. Self-sabotaging is when you do something consistent, like every time you're in a relationship, you do a series of steps, actions that give you that result. If you're getting too close to somebody, people tend to pull away because they don't want to get too close. Or if they start developing feelings for somebody, maybe they pull back because they're scared of the commitment. Or they tend to have a tendency of doing steps that will alienate the other person. So that would be self-sabotaging. That you are doing things yourself that harm yourself in the terms of the relationship.
Okay, so self-sabotaging behavior refers to intentional action or inaction that undermines people's progress and prevents them from accomplishing their goals.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, now that's in life. Some people are afraid of success. They may want the success, but when you see it, like you can reach it, you do something and it knocks you all the way back down. You're scared to take that next step. Like so many people are like right there as far as their business, but they scared to take that next step, take that next class, pay for this next investment to get you to that next point because you feeling overwhelmed. You do something crazy, which I said crazy, but that is basically self-sabotaging. You can have a business and go on the internet and talk bad about the LGBTQ community. And then what? That could be considered as self-sabotaging because now you're going to have that community like, don't support that business. Don't do, you know what I mean? They're going to go at you. It happens. But this is more or less about relationships. And so when I apply this definition, this is for a question, honestly. So when I apply this definition to the relationship, I could be wrong. You may interpret it as something else, but when you see it, it's going on a decent path. But remember, it says intentional action or inaction. So there's a lot of you people, and when I say you people, I mean men or women, who you'll get the person and you like, yeah, I got them. But then everything you did to get them, stop. So that is your inaction. You're not doing anything anymore. So now all we have is this title, and we're not doing anything that we were doing before. So somebody's eyes is wandering. It's wandering, excuse me. It's dead. Like, who's that? Now you're interested in that person and later for the relationship. So you have self-sabotaged a good relationship because you didn't stay active in your relationship. Can you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not saying this is you, but
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen situations like that. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate. So I can only ever speak on when I'm saying my opinion, personal situations. I've definitely been told I have a wall up. But who doesn't? Do you just automatically go all in when you meet somebody, or you just like?
Yeah, I think you gotta take time. You gotta get to know them, kind of see if they serious, and then yeah, definitely.
So let me ask you this: when you meet someone, and you guys have been talking 2-3 weeks,
okay,
and you say, you know what, I like you, and then they say, what do you like about me? How do you answer that? Do you answer
that? This sounds like something you might have said before. So it, how I answer it the actual, depending on how I feel about the person. So if you say, if you say I like you, and then you say what you like about me, then I will list the things that I like about you, or the thing if it's only one thing or whatever.
It's only
huh?
That's one thing you like about somebody.
Or it could be just one thing, or it could be several things. Hopefully it's several things.
Well, me personally, I just give things pause. Like,
wait, if somebody asks you that, you give pause to that?
I do. I don't, especially if we on the phone. I'm not going to tell you.
You're not going to tell them what you like about them? Why not?
Not on the phone.
Oh, you like, I got to tell you in person, dog. What?
Did you say dog? No. Some conversations I feel like should be held in person. And the only reason I'm saying this is because a lot of y'all like to FaceTime now. And like, yeah, I want to be in person. I want to see your reaction. I like to read body language.
But what if you in a point where as though I ain't gonna be able to see you for the next day, and we having this conversation now, so I'm supposed to put this conversation on hold?
Yes.
Because you working overtime? What?
Yes. Oh, you know me so well.
I do know you, and it's just like, I think that's crazy. So it's like, we in the middle of a conversation, right? And you like, can't answer question number 4 because I don't get off until 11:30. I mean, what?
You never waited?
Sure, but we having a conversation though.
But have you ever waited?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because you ain't have no choice. If I say wait, then you gonna wait.
But you know how I work, right?
No.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna tell you some good shit. So you made me wait. Now I'm gonna make you wait for something. I'm gonna start to have a conversation, say something, and then I'm gonna pull back. That's all right. I'll tell you later, so you can know how I feel. Tit for tat. Yup.
Huh?
Yup. Exactly.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, if you said that to me, then I'm gonna turn around and do the same thing to you. I'm gonna start to say something and then stop and be like, oh, never mind. You can be like, what? No, never mind. That's all right. I'll tell you, Tomorrow. This is a conversation for the weekend.
But that's not what I'm saying, because, and I'm saying that, and let me say this.
What is the purpose for making me wait?
I brought this up because I just said the purpose. I brought this up because this happened to me, and I said,
explain that exact
I'll tell
thing
you when I see you.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, what was his response? I'm great. Pull up. I just have great. Pull up now.
I don't even remember.
He said, "I'm ready. Pull up."
That is not what he said.
I'm looking at his text right now.
He don't talk like that.
Oh.
I don't even remember.
Did you ever tell him what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you think the reaction was better because you told him in person versus on your iPhone?
It was different. We were face to face.
So why you couldn't say it twice?
It's not that I couldn't. It's that I chose.
I know, but why did you choose? It is your desire for control.
No.
Well, so what was the benefit of that? Like, what? I know this is what you wanted to do, but if you had done it at the moment, would that have degraded your relationship or made things messed up?
I guess we won't ever know.
I guess
we won't ever know.
I guess
people do things differently. Just like when a guy say, "So what are you looking for in a man?" I so hate that question.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna tell you. Now you can get mad about that. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm looking for in a man because I don't want you to be that pretender. I don't want you to pretend to be the man that I'm looking for, and then 4-6 months down the road, here you go being the jackass that you always been. The cheater, the liar that you always been. I don't want to do that.
So is there another way that can be phrased that would not be so aggravating to you? So it's like, I think that I understand your point and I agree with it. Is there a better way? So what can a person say in this initial orientation period to try to find out a little bit more about you?
You can find out more about me, but asking the question of what are you looking for in a man? I don't want them to attempt to be that. What I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's ways to get to know.
Now, but here's the other thing. What if the person says, because this is something that I ask, I will ask about your longest relationship. I will ask about your last relationship. And I will ask why those things ended.
Why? But why? Because
it tells me a lot. It tells me a lot. Because, okay, so if you say my longest relationship 6 months, you know what I mean, and you grown, I'm gonna look like, okay, she doesn't do well with long-term relationships. If she's,
how do you know? Maybe that man wasn't ready to settle down.
But that's why I asked, and that's why I asked what happened. I said, because you got to know. And so if you don't ask any questions, you're not gonna have any answers. And sometimes the person don't know. So it's like, if I say my longest relationship was my last relationship was my marriage, and we was married for 8 years, 10 years, something. I forgot the number, but whatever the number was, right?
You forgot the number.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking. Do I need to break this down for you? Okay. All right. I like that. So, you know what I mean? And so it gives me an idea of whether or not this last person is somebody that could still be a factor in your life. Like, it's so many reasons why. Let's say that this person was abusive. You broke up because they was abusive. You know what I mean? So now in my mind, I'm going to know that I need to not, do certain things because she's going to be sensitive to potential certain red flags. So I'm going to, not necessarily, I'm going to try not to get as upset and show it because she was in an abusive relationship, which I only found out because she told me after I asked her.
Listen, shit happens.
Yes.
And I feel like at this point, honestly, I really don't like to do it. To even discuss, like, I was asked about my marriage and, like, what did he do wrong, or do I feel like I did anything wrong? And a lot of people, let me not look at that phone.
You can't help yourself.
Yeah, because it's something going on that I'm about to speak on this show, and it just won't end well.
Is it about this topic?
No, it's about I'm gonna get to it.
Okay.
Anyway, Renee on here, so she gonna know what it's about.
Gotcha.
Before I even speak on it. However, it's like when the person asks me about the previous marriage, it's like I don't mind admitting what I may have done wrong, but within that situation, it was nothing. It was nothing. It was more of somebody who I always label him as having maybe a midlife crisis or something. And so he decided to, well, this is what I want to do. All of a sudden, you're involved in the motorcycle club and you're out all night and you're doing this and doing that, spending your money over here, and you was forgetting about home. So then it made me have to make sure home was straight by myself. But when I'm married, we're supposed to be one. So that became a problem. So we didn't separate nor divorce based on cheating or anything of the sort. That didn't happen. So it was just.
But I've heard you speak about this before, and I don't. Do you think that is it a bad question for somebody to ask you that? Like, what were the circumstances of it ending?
If you can take your money and put it elsewhere, and it don't matter that the rent is paid, the BGE is paid, it's food in the house. If that stuff is not important to you, then fuck you. It's over. It's nothing else.
No. I get that. I'm talking about as me, as the next person. I'm meeting you. You divorced. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Can I have this dance? That kind of stuff, right? We get to talking, whatever, and now we having the conversations. We in orientation, right? We in a relationship orientation. I'm getting to know you. You getting to know me, and I'm asking you questions. And it comes up. You haven't been married before, because a lot of times we will ask that. And you say, "Oh yeah, are we divorced?" Da da da. And then it's natural for me to say, "What happened? How did it go? What did that nigga do? I knew he had to do something. Like, how he let you go? Whatever it is that we say." And do you have a problem with that? Like, is that a bad thing for you? Yeah. So it's just So that's cool. Yeah. So I think I don't think I don't think that's an issue, that particularly. You know what I mean? But when you get into a self-sabotage point, so it's like if every time a guy doesn't do one thing, you put him in a box of your husband and you say, forget him, and you look at that as a red flag that makes you flee.
I have a short fuse, but it don't go with my.
It don't go with your what?
I don't put him in that box with the ex-husband.
Yeah, you do have a short fuse though.
Yeah. I don't have a tolerance level. Just like I don't have a tolerance level for this bullshit that I'm being texted right now. That I'm about to speak on. So
well, I think it's a perfect segue. Do you want to take a commercial first?
No, I don't want to take no commercial first. I'm going straight in. We started this social club, right? I didn't want to think that somebody that I've known since childhood, that it would go so fucking left, right? I don't see the issue of me asking a question of why are we collecting registration fees and dues and the money's just sitting? We're not doing anything. So maybe we need to plan an event or something to, otherwise we need to stop collecting money. Okay? This is what I said. And I've been questioning this or having this conversation for a week or so, like with this person. However, we had a conversation today. We agreed to just give the money back. Now, I created the Cash App that everybody sent their registration and their dues to. So, me and her had this conversation. I Cash App the money back. Everybody that paid dues and registration, or if you just paid registration, honey, I put refund in the for and sent it. So the entire time that I've been sitting here doing the show, nothing. So then I get a text at 8:12 talking about it was messy. How was it messy? Nobody knew that we wasn't agreeing. And I had already been talking about leaving it alone. Period. I don't have room in my life for the confusion, for the none of that. None of that. At all. Like, it don't make sense to me. So you want to be mad with me and say that I was being messy returning the money. What was we waiting for? Because if we telling our people in the social club that your dues are due on the 15th of the month, we can roll up on another 15th. They need to stop paying their dues. So tell me where I'm wrong at and tell me how I was messy in returning money. I think the messy part is not doing anything with the money. Almost $5 from $500 just sitting on the Cash App. Why? Tell me why. Why is it just sitting there? So then when I ask a question, I'm like, well, maybe we can do an event about, like, women and, empowerment, offering resources. I don't know, like whether it be, people need help with their water bill, their gas and electric, maybe a job or something. Oh, these people don't need that. I know these people personally. They won't qualify for none of that. So what they join the group for? Because I was on these meetings too. So then when you say sisterhood, what is a sisterhood? And the response tells me they join the group to go out and eat and drink. Who? I'm not paying no money to be a part of a sisterhood to go out to eat and drink. I can do that whenever I feel like it. I'm confused. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong in refunding money that is just sitting. Like, it didn't even make sense to me. It just did not make sense to me. Whenever I say we should do something or I suggest something, it don't get done. So, fuck the group. I have sisters. I don't have any blood sisters, but I have sisters. I don't think any of these women should have joined a group thinking that we was just going to go out and eat. I don't believe that they did that. I really don't. And I don't care what nobody say. Somebody out of these women, the amount that it was, somebody could have used a motivational speaker, somebody encouraging them, those words of encouragement to help them get through whatever they may be going through. I'm not going to buy that. I don't care who you are. Even the strongest person, your pastor, needs somebody to speak life into them sometime. People in the highest places be wanting to give up and need somebody to speak life into them, speak encouragement into them. What was I thinking that I needed to start something separate when I had Survivors with a Purpose right here? Right here. People reach out to me all the time. Half the time probably 99% of the time, I don't even put their topics on here. Because they really just want somebody to talk to, so I have that conversation. Don't put it on here. I'm just trying to figure out where the messy part was. I'm over here minding my business, attempting to do my show, and it was messy. Where? Ain't nothing messy about somebody sending me back money. Because I damn sure sent myself back my money to my personal Cash App. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm done venting. Renee know what this is all about. She's on here watching. All right, Diamond K, I'm done venting. Shit is crazy.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was nice.
It's crazy.
It's good when you can get stuff off
I
your
don't
chest.
want it to, but I feel like it is. I don't want it to like affect our friendship, but I'm sure it will, because all of this back and forth just now. She been getting phone calls ever since I sent the money back. Right, they want to know what happened. Give it to them. Tell them. And I have no desire to clear it up. None. So whatever you say is what they gonna know. I have no desire to clear it up. I ain't gonna go back and forth with nobody on no social media. What I will do is take flights, go on trips, live my life. I'm not doing that.
Just live your life.
Read Renee's comment.
Renee says, first of all, the rules and regulations were never enforced. Exclamation point. You were not even supposed to be able to be a part of the group if your registration was not paid. Exclamation point.
And a whole bunch of periods. Listen, I'm okay with it. Renee is going on.
Who?
Go ahead and say it.
Renee.
Now Nene is going on. I'm gonna cut your Renee's off. Me and Nene going on a ski trip this weekend. Renee, I've known 30 years. Shantae, I met 7 years ago, and we have been like this. So I'm taking 2 people with me that I have been like this with. These are my sisters. I have no blood sisters. I have other sisters, but these 2 sisters, I don't have time. I'm not indulging in the drama, the messy bullshit. I'm not dealing with. I am not. If it ain't about me making money, which anybody that's close to me will tell you, like, dang, you always at work. Yeah. And that's why I'm always going to be able to take a flight. I've been telling people about Jamaica. How long? Because I've been saying it on this show about going to Jamaica. You don't have your passport. You don't have money to go. That's your business. When am I not supposed to go? Because you can't go? That's not happening. When we decided about a trip to New Orleans, we're going to NOLA, baby. We're going. With or without you. I'm still going. Okay? I told my youngest brother today, I'm going to make me a bucket list. All these years, I had my first child in 93. That was my focus. My kids. I didn't travel. I might have went somewhere here and there. I went to Vegas, but I went with a man. But I want to go back as a girl's trip, like, female. Shut up. So, so it's things I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't get to do. I don't have time to hear friends like old people. Oh, I don't have it. That's fine. Because I'm a hustler. I'm a grinder. I'm going to get it. I'm going to do overtime and I'm going to get it. I'm going to go with or without you. And there's no hard feelings. Just know that you're not going to stop me from going. So me arguing or going back and forth about what was messy, what wasn't messy, you win. You got it. I'm good. I don't do indirect posts well. So please don't do the indirect post to me because I'm going to tag you in my post. Don't do that. Just don't do that. We're going to leave it at that. The refunds was made. We taxed. And that's where it's at. Okay. So in the real world, I ain't beefing with nobody. And ain't nothing in here but Coca-Cola, y'all. I'm not drinking. But I will be drinking Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. because this ski trip is about to be lit. We gonna see. Then they helped me out. Who there? MC Light. They changed, so they put Dougie Fresh in her place. It's Kid and Play, Big Daddy Kane. Who else? I can't remember, but we're gonna have a ball. Okay. Every time I go somewhere, you're gonna see some pictures. I normally don't be taking pictures and worried about posting on social media because I be too busy having fun. If you know me, you know I like to dance. So I'm gonna be dancing. I am cutting the rug. Diamond can't know that.
Yeah.
He can't dance, but
yes, I can.
No, sir. You can't. If you can, I'm gonna need you to prove it. I'm gonna need a video or something. Because as long as I've known you can't dance.
First day you met me, where was I at? Just tell me where I was at. Just none of the extra stuff. Just say where I was at.
Trying to creep up behind me.
Where?
Standing standing in the club. You wasn't
where
dancing.
In the club?
By the speaker.
Which was on the what?
Floor.
Just on the dance floor.
No, you wasn't.
I was on the dance floor.
You was not.
All right. Okay. I got witnesses, but okay.
I'm gonna get Rita on the line.
She saw it. She was like, damn, he take a move. She like, he moving. I was getting it.
You a liar like the devil.
I remember what song was playing and everything.
What song?
T.I.
You was lying. Because there's no reason for me to dance to T.I.
It was T.I. Yeah.
What song was that?
Hold up. Hold up. I can't remember that. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to tell you.
Nene, lie.
I'm going to tell you what's the name of this song. Hold up.
You lie.
Hold up. I'm going to tell you in a second. Give me a second.
One. He lied.
What you know? It was what you know.
Why would I be dancing to that?
You like trap music?
That wasn't on.
What song was on there?
I believe it was Slim.
Who?
Oh my God.
From 112?
Hold on.
From 112? Oh, you right. But T.I. came on later on before I left the dance floor area. Yes, no, you're right. It was.
Either way, you were standing. You weren't standing.
You right. It was Slim from 112.
I don't care if it was a Yolanda Adams song. You were standing still. You were not dancing, sir.
I did not dance at the moment, but then I started dancing.
Anyway.
I wasn't initially dancing. You're right. I was walking through. Then I was like, wait a minute. What is going on over here by the speaker?
I quit. So listen, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. You have got to stop. Listen.
I'm like, let me see your phone for a minute. He's like, let me see my phone for. He's like, I gotta ask you some questions. He's like, I gotta see you in person.
That's not what he said, y'all.
He was like, I gotta see you in person. I was like, you're seeing me right now.
You're lying. You gotta stop. You looked at my phone and said, I know this picture. That's on Facebook or some shit.
Yeah, I did say that. See, I said, you're one of my Facebook friends. I said you're one of my Facebook friends. I said, you're one of my many Facebook friends, but I remember you. I said, but I remember you.
You didn't say anything about
me. He was like, you don't know me.
I did say that.
You did. You said that.
And I didn't realize I was his friend.
I said, yes, I do, because you're my Facebook friend. And you was like, let me see. And you was like, start going through your thing. What's your name on here? Then you was like, how you get on my page?
Anyway, y'all, let me get off here because he's talking too much. You think he has a drink. Listen. And he don't drink. So, I don't know what's wrong with him tonight. But listen, y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in. If you're still here, thank you for listening to my little rant. Some things just, anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching, tuning in. Thank you, Diamond K, for filling in. You can keep everything else to yourself. All your comments and stuff, Diamond K. Follow us on don't play with me. Don't do it. She can't even. If you cover the girl on the right, we good. But listen, y'all could tune in right here every Thursday at 7 p.m. On fire-tv.com. Wait a minute. What did I say? On fire.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, it was really legit only soda in here. But so I talk a lot over there. Anyway, every Thursday, 7 p.m., y'all. Follow us on all social media platforms, SWAT Radio. I'm Monica WLS and the number 2 on Instagram and TikTok. Monica Still Standing on Facebook. What else I need to say? I'm gonna get back to y'all. Listen. I gotta check on the crab piece. Okay. Yeah, at the moment it was 4 tables left. I have to see which way that is gonna go. Yeah, so yeah, just don't let that sit. And if you would like to be a guest or you would like to be a co-host, just shoot me an inbox, DM, email, whichever you like. You can email to theswatradioshow@gmail.com. We can chop it up. If it's something you would like to do, guest appearance one time, but the show is on Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm looking for a dedicated person that can be here on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Okay? Along with myself. So if that is you, please reach out. Let me know what the deal is. I don't want to be any drama. So I want us to have a good time. I want us to laugh and joke. I want you to be able to take a joke as well as give a joke. Go so back and forth type thing. I want you guys to stop self-sabotaging. It happens knowingly and unknowingly, okay? Hopefully the person I was talking about get it together so that we can make some things happen. With that being said, remember to walk by faith, not by sight. Peace.
Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.